I'm never happier than when I can start cooking at 6:20 and finish cooking at 6:50. What about you? This week's theme is all about dinners that take about a half an hour, sometimes even less. And today's recipe is no exception. It's a curried shrimp and cauliflower. It's a combination of saute and steam. It's really quite delicious and really, really fast. The key to cooking quickly and expediently is choosing ingredients that have a ton of flavor. So today I'm starting off with a classic flavor pairing of 1 sliced onion, thinly slice the onion, 2 cloves of garlic, sliced. Remove the sprout, or not. It can go right in with the onions because it's all gonna cook together, and a tablespoon of minced ginger. I choose to peel with my spoon, and that's gonna give me a really great start for a kind of Indian-ish dish. Slice into really thin rounds to start your mincing. Then cut into little strips. If you like big pieces of ginger in your dish, why don't you just leave it like this? I like them that way, but a lot of people don't like big pieces of ginger like that, so I'm gonna go that extra step. So then just cut across those strips into mince. This looks like a little bit more than a tablespoon, but I don't care because I like ginger. Measure it if you, a little more. That's like twice as much, but hey, who's counting? Then you need a half a head of cauliflower. Generally speaking, I don't use a half a head, but I developed this using leftovers and there was only a half a head around. You're gonna need a total of 4 cups, so you may need a little bit more, a little bit less. Just use the rest for snacks. I particularly like it dunked in hummus. I don't know about you. Raw cauliflower, delicious. We're there, people. All right. You want to saute your onion, garlic, and ginger together in about 2 tablespoons of oil, not olive oil, a neutral flavored oil, just till it's fragrant and translucent. I was preheating my pan, so I got a little splattered. It happens, it's okay. You don't want the garlic to burn, so keep an eye on it. Here's where you're building your flavor, right? And you don't want that flavor to be burned. Burn is bad. Add 2 tablespoons of curry powder, another really high impact flavor. It's a combination of a lot of spices, so you're getting a lot of bang for your buck here with curry powder. Stir that in, fry it out a tiny bit, add a half a teaspoon of salt. One of the things about the kinds of spices that are in curry powder is that if they're raw, well, it's a raw flavor, right? But if you give it a little chance to fry out with your aromatic ingredients like your onions and your garlic and your ginger, it changes the flavor completely and it really mellows it out. So I highly recommend doing it. The last key to cooking quickly is using ingredients that cook quickly, and cauliflower and shrimp cook really quickly. So use high impact, high flavor ingredients so you don't need to use a lot of them. To that, I'm gonna add 3/4 of a cup of chicken stock. Once the chicken stock has gone in, you want to steam your cauliflower for a few minutes, about 5 minutes covered. Now the shrimp goes in. A pound of large shrimp. I have the tail on. It's just because I think it's cute. You really can take them off because you don't eat the tails, right? Up to you. Spread them out over the top. You can stir it once to give them a little bit of that curry flavoring. And then you cover it up and cook it for another 2 to 3 minutes, just until the shrimp are cooked through. If there's no water left in your pan, it seems like it's gonna get really dry, add just like 2 tablespoons of water before you cover it back up because you do want the shrimp to steam. No liquid, no steaming, and it'll burn. Super fragrant and delicious. I have some cooked white rice on hand. It's actually basmati. And also start the rice first because that's gonna take the longest to cook. Spoon some rice. It's a nice, generous portion size. Super delicious, pretty low in fat, and cauliflower does not have a lot of calories, so low in calories. I can't take it, I need some sauce. Any juices in the bottom, spoon them over the top. Dinner is served. It's so good and so fast and so easy. Why don't you give it a try? And let me know what you think in the comments below. I really want to hear from you. Dinner is done. Dinner is done. I'm into snapping this week. I'm snapping because everything is fast.